Welcome to the red room, huh? Welcome to the red room. Red light, green light, cold red terror. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I meant it. Tune in, don't forget it. Every Friday, 10 o'clock p.m. Jam-packed with celebrities. Red carpet interviews. New talent coming up. New news. Never snooze, never lose. You choose. Never snooze, never lose. You choose. Welcome to the red room tonight. Welcome to the red room, huh? Welcome to the red room tonight. Welcome to the red room, huh? Welcome to the red room. Red light, green light, cold red terror. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I meant it. Tune in, don't forget it. Every Friday, 10 o'clock p.m.
Hello, welcome to the Red Room tonight. I'm your host, Tonia Grady, aka Grady Girl. Thank you for tuning into the show. My guest today is the beautiful WNBA legend, Kim Hampton. She's here to talk to me about basketball and all that good stuff. She's going to talk to me about the WNBA and them celebrating the 20th anniversary. So we have all that and a lot more in store for you. Where? Only in the Red Room tonight. She is a WNBA legend and she goes by the name of Kim Hampton. Thank you, Kim, for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me, Tonya.
Oh, this is pretty special because you are a living legend.
Oh, well, you know, they always say used to be's don't make no honey, so we can't dwell on what I used to do.
Well, if you haven't heard of Miss Kim Hampton, she has played professional basketball for 15 years. And you were with the New York Liberty for 3 of those 15 years, correct?
Exactly. Prior to the WNBA starting, I played in Europe. I had to go to Europe because professional basketball wasn't an option in America for women. So I played 6 years in Spain. I played 4.5 years in Italy. I played a year in France. And then I also got a chance to play a year in Japan. And during my 12th year abroad, that's when they started the WNBA.
Okay, well, tell me about playing in Japan.
It was really cool. Yeah, Japan, it was amazing.
So tell me this, were they loving basketball in Japan?
Yeah, actually, yeah, they love basketball all around the world.
Okay. Now I want to get to, because you're here to talk about the 20th anniversary of the WNBA. Now, I think that's pretty cool that it's the 20th anniversary. I think that women's basketball has truly advanced, and I want to talk about where it is now and where it's going in the future.
Well, it definitely has advanced. I mean, just going to the games, me being a pioneer, Lisa Leslie and I did the first ever jump ball. I scored the first 2 points for the New York Liberty in that game.
So, who are some of the hot shots, some of the celebrities in the WNBA today?
Well, we have Tina Charles. Wow, I mean, and she plays for the Liberty.
Okay.
There's Maya Moore, there's Angel McCautry, then you have, you know, Diana Taurasi, Brittany Griner. I mean, that's just a few. I mean, Tamika Catchins. You could go, of course, you could go to every team and name.
See who the superstars.
Yeah, and then there's the up and coming stars, you know, that are on all the teams. So women's basketball has truly evolved into something special.
So I know that women's basketball is growing leaps and bounds, and me myself, I wasn't that fascinated with women's basketball, but because my daughter and your daughter play
on the
for
same
the Brooklyn
team.
Stars, yay Stars! We're proud moms, you know that. But because they play and I got to see just how exciting girls basketball was, I have to tell you, I enjoy watching the girls basketball more than I enjoy the guys playing basketball. The little boys play rough, but these girls, they get down.
They get down. And you know, I look at the overall benefits of the girls playing sports. I mean, it helps with self-esteem, better body image, just the confidence, you know, and all of that. So I'm a super supporter of girls participating in sports and athletics. And I told my daughter, you don't have to play basketball, you know, but you're going to have to do something. So, but yeah, it's truly exciting. And then for me, having played at, you know, the highest level, to look back, the only thing that I would say that bothers me a little bit is there's a disconnect between youth basketball or maybe even youth sports, but I'm saying basketball because I'm familiar with the basketball. But youth sports, youth basketball, and you know, the professional leagues, you know, like not enough of the girls, the parents aren't taking their daughters out to see the professional
Why?
games.
Why is that? I don't understand.
I don't understand that one either. I mean, why wouldn't you? I mean, if parents could afford to take their kids to see the NBA games, they would, because the boys would want to go. So I don't know if it's just lack of interest in the girls, because it's something that hasn't been here as long as the NBA. But it has to be a connection, because the girls, we want our daughters to get scholarships to go to college, right?
Yes.
So they have to be able to look and see how to get to the next level. Oh my gosh, they need to shoot that consistent. Or oh my goodness, she plays defense extremely well. Or look how well she passes. Or that point guard, wow, she really sees the floor. That's how you see and aspire. That's what the boys do. They look at Steph Curry. You don't think everyone's trying to do what a Steph Curry does? You know, they look at LeBron James. Any little boy can name 5 players on every team. If I could go to a camp and ask a little girl, name 3 players on the Liberty team, and they live right here,
and they
struggle with that. You know, so we have to make the connection, and not only to come out and see the WNBA, but to see your local college teams, to support your local college teams, because we're in this together. We're in this business of basketball, and if they are truly the future, they need to see what it is in order to surpass it and to make it better, because each generation has to make it better.
And that's what I love. When I see our girls go away and they're traveling, playing basketball, I love the fact that they can go to these different colleges and universities and they see the campus and they see, wow, they see something other than the hood.
Exactly.
And that, to me, helps them aspire to do more, be more, and go get more out of life.
I always say exposure is everything.
That is very true. So it's the 20th anniversary of the WNBA. Can you believe it's been 20 years?
Wow, it is hard to believe that 20 years have gone by, because I can remember when it first started, people were like, oh, it's not going to last but about 5 years. And then when the 5th year passed, oh, for sure, you know, you had all these articles in the newspaper that it wasn't going to last. And, you know, it's
and
still
here we are, 20 years
Here we are.
Wow. Now, out of all the years you played professional ball for 15 years. What are some of the highlights just from your career?
Wow. I think one of the original highlights was getting an opportunity to travel abroad, living in countries and learning languages and having friends all over the world, building those relationships, and then being a part of the start of the WNBA. You know, Lisa Leslie and I doing the very first jump ball, being a part of history. You know, playing for the Liberty and going to the finals twice. Just being able to be a representative of history. And there's not a day that goes by that someone doesn't remember those days. Like, aren't you look like that girl that played basketball, you know, so it's pretty cool.
Wow. And how does your beautiful daughter, Ariel, when she looks at you, does she get the fullness of the fact that my mom is a WNBA legend? Does she really get that?
You know, it's interesting. I think as she gets older, she gets it, but because it was back then and she didn't get to experience it, you know, like going to the games when I was still playing, she still understands it now, because some of her friends might Google. I think when you're around it, you're close to it, you don't appreciate it. You know, it's kind of like everything. We always want what we don't have, you know.
Isn't
so
that the truth?
So she understands it and feels it a little bit, and especially when her friends like, oh man, your mom came to speak at our school in our class. I'm gonna steal your mom, you know. That's when, you know, she
they appreciate you a little bit more.
Welcome to the red room tonight. Welcome to the red room, huh? Welcome to the red room tonight. Welcome to the red room, huh? Welcome to the red room. To red light, green light, cold red terror. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I meant it. Tune in. Don't forget it. Every Friday, 10 o'clock.
So just in awe of how basketball has opened up so many opportunities for you. Not to say that you weren't talented before, but I think the platform that you're playing in the WNBA offered you some opportunities. I did not know that you were a cover girl. This is a cover girl, y'all. She is a cover girl in the Queen Latifah line, the Queen line. Talk to me about that.
Made it past the first cut and came back and then I made it past the second, and it was about 3 or 4 rounds, that we had to go through and everything, and I was told, and I was told that I got it, and then and then it escalated because it was just a print ad at first, and then we went to Kentucky and we were driving on the way back, and I never forget I had my feet up on the dashboard and I was singing some song, and my phone rang, so I answered. I was like, "Hello," like, "Hey Kim, this was it was some market, from the agency," and she was saying, "Well, we wanted to let you know that we decided to make a national commercial, and you were selected as one of them." So we got a chance to do it. Yeah, we got a chance to do a national commercial with her, and it was just it was just awesome.
But I mean, playing in the WNBA, having a national commercial as a cover girl, and a lot of people know, because you have a lot of fans, that you are a very talented singer.
Strolling in the park, watching winter turn to spring. Ooh, yeah. Walking in the dark, seeing lovers do that thing. Oh. That's the time I feel like making love.
Yeah.
Wow, I think that's great. Talk to me. What kind of music do you do?
You know what? I'm really just feeling myself, trying to figure it out. I do jazz. I do R&B. I've sang some gospel. I sang, but I wouldn't consider myself a gospel singer. But I mean, I can sing jazz, and I feel that too. I mean, I think it's the roots of a lot of the music that happens. But I would say jazz, R&B, maybe some light rock and stuff like that. But when I do shows, I try to spread it out and kind of mix up the genres so that I can feel who I am and who I know. Who are you? Who's Kim Hampton as a singer? When I start recording, what am I going to record? Is it going to be jazz? Is it going to be like R&B? So I do a little bit of it all.
I see. You done some Broadway?
No,
theater, not necessarily.
I was a theater major, and I haven't had the opportunity to do a show as of yet, but we won't count it out.
Okay.
but the TV, I've done some TV stuff, like the Cosby Show.
The Cosby Show, exactly.
And
you've had an amazing career all the way around. But as of now, you're sort of like an ambassador for the WNBA, right? Tell me about
for the WNBA. I do a lot of speaking engagements, so I guess in a sense when they send me out, I'm there to inspire, to motivate. We do clinics in various areas, various communities, and and they might have a theme in place, and so, and like the NBA, the WNBA, NBA Cares, you know, they're out in the community doing different things. So I'm an ambassador in that sense. So.
Okay. Do you still like playing ball?
Actually, I don't play due to the cartilage and the wear and tear on my knees, and then you know you gain a little weight, and then that extra pain on the knees, and you know, so it's kind of like no. So I don't play, but I'll demonstrate and I'll shoot and things, and I might play around a little half court, but the running.
That's about it. Okay, now I'm gonna ask you this because I know the answer to it, but would you like to see your daughter play in the WNBA?
Definitely. I would love to see her. I would love to see her go to high school on a scholarship, college on a scholarship, and definitely have the opportunity to play abroad and to play in the WNBA if that's what she chooses to do.
Okay, talk to me about the opportunities for these little young girls who are playing now to get scholarships, because a lot of parents, we were talking about that earlier, a lot of parents don't realize that by putting your daughter on these basketball teams, that's kind of like the leap into them possibly getting a scholarship.
Well, it is, but it's not just the main thing. You have to put a lot of work into it. Your child has to, number one, grades, that goes unspoken.
Exactly.
You have to make sure that your child is and not just going to school getting decent grades. If they can get A's and B's, that's what you want to shoot for. Because what a kid does in the classroom definitely can reflect on how hard they work on the court as well. But they need extra training. So you can play on these summer teams and play all summer long, but if you don't really work on drilling, like that left hand dribble, 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 crossover, dribble, dribble, you know, and really work on those skills, then playing all summer long, you might get a little better, but you're not going to really get focused better. You know, so, you know, just if I had to speak to the parents, I would let them know that it is important to get those kids out of the house, to make them work on that skill set, because it's important. Because if you notice, the kids that are getting scholarships are the kids that are well-rounded, you know, in those various skills.
And I just think personally, I just know the exposure that my child is getting, Skylar and my niece Kennedy, by playing with the Brooklyn Stars. I don't think that they would have had the exposure to meet different people, to see different things. And, you know, Coach Finnegan is so great with them and being able to, you know, just teach them some life skills. I think basketball actually helps you in life skills, because I've seen the growth in my child. And I just wish more moms and more pops would get their kids into basketball.
Yeah, but you know, you have to understand that we are truly blessed in the program that we're with. And not all organizations and programs are like that. So some have tried, but it didn't work out as well. And again, so you're very blessed and fortunate. And I would say to parents as well, you got to go to a practice before you sign a kid up for a team. Go to a couple of practices and check it out and see what the coaches see. Are they a yeller? You know, does your kid work well if people are yelling at them if they make mistakes? Are they nurturing? If they make mistakes, are they taught? Because that's the main thing. A lot of coaches yell at kids, but they never taught them. You got to move over. You got to move over. Well, you've never taught and said, you know, this is what you do. This is how you have to do it. Now, after you explained it to them and showed them where they need to be, and if they don't do it, then okay, maybe. So you really have to see it. Now, are they just playing games, or are they really learning the concept of basketball?
Well, what I want to know is what's next for you. You've done just a little bit of everything, but is there anything else for you, Kim?
You know, I think I want to continue to evolve. I want to broaden my speaking career. I want to travel and do it. I definitely want to write some books.
Oh, wow.
I definitely want to record. And I want to tour a little bit musically. You know, so I want to explore those avenues more in depth.
Oh, I'll be looking forward to that. And we're just gonna, you know, come right back around to the WNBA and the 20th anniversary as we wrap this up. Is there anything that you're looking forward to in the WNBA? I know they're celebrating 20 years. Is there any highlights or anything that's going on that you're looking forward to?
Well, yeah, on the 26th of June, the New York Liberty is celebrating its first home game, because the New York Liberty will play against the Phoenix Mercury, which happened to have been our first home game as well. So it's kind of like they're reenacting the first home game of the WNBA, of our start. And if I'm not mistaken, 9 or 10 of 11 players are coming back to be here, and they have like 2 or 3 days worth of stuff, us in the community, us doing certain things. So you know, I'm just encouraging fans and people that
to come out,
you know,
and
to come out and
it.
support. You can go to www.nyliberty.com, look at the schedule, and see everything. See about ticket packages and bringing people out, having girls' night out at a Liberty game.
Bring your girls out to the games. Yes, bring your girls out to the games. Well, Kim, I have to say it's been a pleasure having you here in the Red Room tonight. I'm honored because you're a legend, and I want to just wish you continued success in all of your endeavors.
Thank you so very much, and I'm super proud of you too. I want you to know, because like I said, we are all blessed with gifts and talents, and I feel that you have always, you're a go-getter, you know, and for you to do this show, for you to have your daughter take part, and you're teaching her different things, you know, I want you to know that, you know, although your success comes differently, you know, we're all successful
in our own right.
And so in our own right, and so I just want to tell you too to continue to keep up the great work, and thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, and we're going to be looking forward to seeing you. I'm going to be out there supporting the 20th anniversary of WNBA, and I'm sure you'll be out there, you know, doing what you do, which is a supporter and an advocate and getting kids out there. So I hope to see you out there in the limelight.
All righty.
Okay. Thank you again.
Thank you.
And we look forward to it. Now, you guys, you heard her. WNBA 20th anniversary is coming up, so go check it out. Take your girls there. You know, come on, our girls need something to aspire to. You know, I'm all about the kids. Okay, I'm also going to be giving away some tickets real soon, so make sure that you're checking into the redroomtonight.com if you want to win these tickets. I got tickets to everything. I'll let you know about it soon enough, but keep the channel right there, because we'll be right back after the break.
It's never too late to be a father to your son. Let's strengthen the ties between fathers and sons. Support the Ties Never Broken initiative.
If you want to win tickets to Broadway shows, if you want to go to the basketball games, if you want to go to the hottest parties, guess what? Your girl got you covered. You can do it in several different ways. You can stay tuned into the show every Friday at 10 p.m. You can go to the website, redroomtonight.com. Check out what's going on the website. We got the calendar up there. You'll see who we're interviewing. You can win prizes, or you can get on the VIP list. How do you get on the VIP list? You just text Red Room Tonight to 55469, get on the VIP list, and you'll get a text that lets you know what we're doing, when we're doing it. We got some live events coming up too, so I'm trying to tell y'all, stay hooked into the show.
It's your girl Tonia Grady, and guess what? I am in them streets. That's my new segment, In Them Streets. I'm talking to my folks in Brooklyn about topics that are ripped straight from the headline. Today we are talking about Wnba, the gorilla that was shot and killed. Should they have tranquilized him? And what do you think about the mom? Is she negligent? Let's find out. Let's talk to some people. Hey, we're talking about Wnba, the gorilla that got killed the other day. What do you think about it? Should they have shot him?
No, I don't think the kid should have been in his enclosure. Like, if you go in a natural habitat where these animals live, you're violating their space. So, no, I don't think he should have got killed.
Do you think the mom should be brought up on charges?
Yes. Of course, for a child endangerment.
They have killed the gorilla.
No, I don't think they should have killed the gorilla. I think they should have tranquilized him. And I think that the gorilla is only reactive because he's a wild animal.
But I don't think she should get pressed charges. I'm just trying to figure out like how the hell that kid got in there and why she just didn't go for it. Like, that was my kid. I'd have
been over the fence.
Yeah, I would have died for my kid.
There you go.
So yeah, I don't know.
Okay, that's it. She has no sympathy either. They should not have shot the gorilla. They should have killed the gorilla.
Honestly, I don't think they should have killed the gorilla. I think, honestly, I don't know, because y'all saw Tarzan, you saw the film, you saw the kids in the gorilla. I think it's all a parent for, like, where was you? How did your child manage to get there? And, like, this is kind of video. Mommy's right here. No, you should have been like, how did the child end up down? First of all, I think that the parents should be receiving some type of consequence for that action. I don't think they should have killed the gorilla. Like, they could have put him to sleep or something, but like not kill him, because there's not even that many gorillas in today's society.
Nah, they should have like tranquilized him. Like, they should have not killed him. There was no point to kill him.
You didn't feel like the child was in danger?
I mean, yeah, it was in danger, but they could have solved it a different way. They would have tranquilized him. While that, they couldn't.
Do you think they should have killed the gorilla?
Not at all. Because they are non-lethal weapons for humans, why couldn't they use a non-lethal weapon for the gorilla? Also, too, the gorilla did not seem, I was not there, but the gorilla did not seem to be hurting the child, more protecting the child, which can be misconstrued because they don't talk. But there are many non-lethal ways that they could have subdued the gorilla and taken the child away.
So they should have handled the situation differently.
Definitely, because then they're going to turn around and say the zoo needs a couple $1 million to bring another gorilla from somewhere else. That's not really fair.
Okay, I thank you for your opinion on that matter.
You're very welcome, thank you.
No sympathy for the mother. Wow, how about that? Whoa, that was close. See, I'm in them streets. Hi, sir. Hi. Hi, my name is Tonia Grady. I have a television show. It's called The Red Room Tonight. We're out in them streets talking to people about subjects that's in the headlines. The gorilla that got killed. Do you think he should have been killed?
No.
Should they have shot the gorilla?
I think yes, because the child was in jeopardy. Even though I'm an animal lover, I still think the gorilla should have been shot.
Okay. What about the mom?
The mom, I think, should, in a way, be charged because she should have watched her child better.
Okay, there you have it. I have to let these people go. We're holding up the light. That's right. It's Tonia Grady. I'm in them streets.
What channel?
You can catch me. Check your local listing. I'm on every Friday at 10 p.m. Bye.
Hey, what's up, New York? I hope you enjoyed the show because I try to give you the best and the brightest that New York has to offer. Now, I need you to do me a favor. I need for you to tell a friend that we're on every Friday night at 10 p.m. All you got to do is check your local listing. You will see us right there in your TV guide. Now, I know you could do that for me. You could do that for me, right? Sure, you could do that. It's all good in the Red Room tonight. So I'll catch you next time. Stay blessed.
Welcome to the Red Room, Webshine. Grady Girl's been expecting you.
Johnny boy. Welcome to the Red Room. Welcome to the Red Room tonight. Welcome to the Red Room. Welcome to the Red Room tonight. Welcome to the Red Room, huh? Welcome to the Red Room tonight. Welcome to the Red Room, huh? Welcome to the Red Room tonight. Incorporation by Tonia Grady. Grady girls, let's get it, baby. She from Brooklyn, holding down Brevoort. You ain't know, she started in Atlanta. She a classy elite, master of heat. Grinding hard in these streets, it's more than just business.